Okay, the second step in getting credit ready in 5 simple steps is you have to know how to read the credit report. It is pretty fascinating how confusing those things can be. And so to go back and use the analogy of the road map in the first example, typically when you get a map, you get a key that tells you how to read the map. And with your credit report, there's going to be some information that's going to tell you how the heck to read it, and then there's going to be others that don't. So what I want to do in step 2 is help you understand what to look for on your credit report. So one is knowing what items on the credit report affect your credit score and ones that don't. For example, the first part of your credit report is going to show you some of your personal information. And that's going to be your name, your social, your date of birth. It's going to even show your employment history and even previous addresses. Now, although that information doesn't affect your credit score, it is something that a mortgage underwriter looks at. And so you do want to pay attention to it. You want to make sure that there isn't any variations in your social. You want to make sure that your date of birth is right. You want to go through all those addresses and make sure that that's accurate. Oftentimes when I look at a credit report, sometimes there's a junior and a senior, and so I'll get a junior's social security number on a senior's credit report, and what it does is it just causes delays and headache for you whenever you go to buy a home. So don't breeze past that, take a look at it, make sure it's accurate. And then second, here are the key things that you want to look at. Again, I referenced this book from my buddy Doc Compton. Again, if you want a copy of it, just let me know, but it goes into a lot of detail. And so the key things that you want to be taking a look at on the credit report are the open and close dates of your trade lines, the credit limit. So if it shows a credit card, if it says the limit is $10,000, is that accurate? And how much of the balance to that limit is there? If you have a high credit or original loan amount, so if you have an auto loan, you want to look at what that original auto loan's original balance was, or original amount that you had borrowed, not your remaining balance. That's the next one, is your current balance. What your payment history looks like. So payment history is huge. That's something that mortgage underwriters pay a lot of attention to. We want to look to see if you're making your payments on time. And so if you see something that says a 30-day late or 60-day late or 90-day late, is that accurate or not? And in step 3, we'll tell you how to fight those errors, but that's something you want to look at. What does the payment history look like for you? The date of the first delinquency, maybe for a charge-off or a collection. And has the account ever been disputed directly with the creditor? If so, it should reflect that dispute. So again, there's a whole list of them here and a copy of this book. But you want to be able to have a good understanding of how to read the credit report. Again, if you need my assistance, just let me know. I look at credit reports all day long. But first you got to get the roadmap, then you got to be able to understand it. Step 3 is going to be what to do when you see an error, so I'll see you there.